Well, armed with this, an Evanston resident takes measures literally into his own hands to prove his point about street signs being too small to read. And with the help of CBS 2 investigator Dorothy Tucker and her own tape measure, he finally gets the attention of city leaders.
24 by 18. Those are the measurements of this street cleaning sign here in Chicago.
Who cares? Alan Fierstein,
When they're driving, they're paying attention to the road, not always reading every sign.
a resident of Evanston, who thinks the street cleaning signs on his block are too small because they only measure 18 by 12. Compared to Chicago, the Evanston signs are 6 inches smaller both ways. They also contain twice as much information about both street cleaning and snow routes, which Fierstein says creates another problem.
The no parking here at the corner sign has a huge font where you can read it. But the street cleaning sign's about half the size, so it's impossible to read at any distance.
Fierstein measured and sent us pictures. Most of the letters on the no parking and 2-hour parking signs are 2 to 3 inches tall, compared to the letters on the street cleaning sign, where the biggest letter measures about an inch.
This is a long block.
Then we took a walk down the block so Fierstein could point out another issue.
Where's the next street cleaning sign?
It's at the end of the block, too far if you ask Fierstein.
If you parked along here, there will be no indication of any street cleaning sign whatsoever.
Fierstein wants another sign added. He also wants larger letters like Chicago street cleaning signs have, where most of the letters are 1.5 inches tall, more than 50% bigger.
See how much bigger the font is here than it is here?
Right.
We showed photos of the Evanston signs to the assistant city manager, Erica Storley, who argued the community had complained there were too many signs.
People couldn't understand them, so they were consolidated to be clearer.
But when I pressed the size issue,
Can you see the complaint that people are having?
she walked away. Earlier, during a sit-down, she pretty much summed up her feelings.
The city of Evanston faces a lot of issues, and at the present time, this isn't at the top of the list.
Maybe not at the top of her list, but after we started asking questions, the city manager, who had not responded to Fierstein for a month, finally sent an email saying the city may discuss additional signs at its July 8th meeting. Dorothy Tucker, CBS 2 Investigators.
Well, the street cleaning signs may be smaller, but the ticket fines are bigger. They've nearly doubled. Dorothy goes inside Evanston's parking finances tomorrow right here on the CBS 2 Morning News at 6.